I just spit like a spitting cobra on B-Pack. How do you think he feels about that? You think he's gonna hold that grudge against me? Maybe. Are y'all ready for some snakes and snakes and snakes? Starting with the zebra spitting cobra. Remember, don't attempt anything you see. If you're new here, subscribe. If you enjoy it, click like, do all that stuff. But let's get to this. Zebra spitting cobra. I guess what I'll do in this video is just handle them for a little while, let you watch the whole process without cutting it out, even if I mess up talking. So I'm gonna handle a few of them. No cuts, all right? Beautiful snake. This is an African species. Very gorgeous. Bands. Cobras usually have the bland pattern. So banding is just so beautiful. And you see that little kink. It's so hard to tell nowadays, but Oreo, this zebra spitting cobra, was being sold as a feeder because as a baby had a bunch of kinks. Didn't think that they were gonna survive. But he's still alive, still thriving. Now you can hardly see the kinks, but you can see a little bit on the body. Beautiful, angel. Another spitting cobra. This one in Asia. The Indochinese spitting cobra, or black and white spitting cobra, or Siamese spitting cobra. Look at how beautiful. Now you see this pattern, blackish speckling sort of. They can be sort of a black stripe with white on the side, along the side. They can even be banded, sort of like the banded snouted cobra, which you've seen on my page before, yellow and black bands, but these will have white and black bands. Very beautiful. So highly variable in color, just like many species of snake. Still, this little angel's super beautiful, very calm too. Even since very tiny baby, always been very calm. Cute. So the banded snouted cobra I just mentioned. Here it is. Annie, the banded snouted cobra. Now with each of these snakes I brought out, each of these cobras, I mentioned a lot of them, variable in pattern first of all, but even a slight pattern such as banding, very beautiful since a lot of cobras have uniform pattern. Now I'm gonna show you an example because with this species, Naja annulifera, the snouted cobra, they're not all banded as well. Some of them have very uniform pattern, bland. I'm gonna show you an example. I don't have the snake with me, but I'm gonna use older pictures or videos to show you what I mean by the uniform pattern. Similar to the Indochinese spitting cobra, variable in pattern. That one's kind of bland, I would say, compared to the other ones with the stripes or the banding. Look at Annie. All these just great snakes, personality wise, very calm, just used to the routine, cleaning out enclosures, everything. They do get chaotic, especially during feeding or on their off days. Can be a lot more wiggly, not this laid back, but typically this is how it goes. Beautiful. Now to break it up, how about we bring one out that's typically very wiggly, very chaotic. All right, another spitting cobra. Now that I mentioned this though, watch it be very calm just like the others. We'll see, we will see. And the snake is none other than the black-necked spitting cobra. Another African species. This one's name's Ralph, named after channel member and friend Ralph, who loves the black-necked spitting cobra. And apparently after doing my species spotlight on the black-necked spitting cobra, few of you love the black-necked spitting cobra. But how beautiful. Now this one's typically very wiry, all over the place, flinging all around. But of course, since I mentioned it before I got it out, look at it. Calm, slow moving. That's how it is. I'm not going to encourage it to flail around. But it's just how it goes. A lot of times when I mention or want to demonstrate something, even though the snake will do it 100 times, when I click record, complete opposite. For instance, feeding. Some of the snakes have crazy food response, incredible strikes. When I click record, they bite it as soft and gentle as can be. But Ralph, thank you for being calm, I suppose. Yeah. So now we have Chinese Cobra. Beautiful. Now this one's typically very calm. Usually getting it out of the enclosure, getting it out of the container after cleaning, it's hooded up like this. But it does typically demonstrate something that cobras do a lot of times, which is back up off the hook. So pulling the body back, sort of like a hose reel coming in, and knowing what to do, maneuvering, using these twists and turns to get the snake to fall back down. If you don't know how to do that, or if you panic, then you do cause a defensive reaction, even on a snake that's calm like this. If I were to panic right now, it will cause the snake, or can cause the snake to panic, and then now it's in defense mode and may resort to striking. So it's all about being calm and knowing what to do when things happen. So when it's climbing up, I readjust. See? Up, readjust. And there's times where it's a little too late and I'll have to let go of the tail. But all these things have to come naturally. This video is not very exciting, huh? We're gonna end it with one that is defensive. I think you know who that is. But watch, now that I mentioned it, watch him be so calm for once in his life. I doubt it, but who knows? Now, many of you know what snake I was referring to. B-Pack, the black Pakistan Cobra. Now, again, I'm not gonna cut anything. I'm just gonna talk. Even if I mess up talking, I'm just gonna leave it in. But with B-Pack, defensive personality, it's just who he is. But yeah, I handle him just like all the others. Very calm, very gentle. But this is just how he is. Now, one thing I wanna bring up is ruining a snake. Now, you saw calm. Pretty much every single snake I have. There's some that are what I consider untouchable. Two of the Western Diamondbacks I have. Very, very defensive. Untouchable. Don't even touch them. Use 2 hooks with them. But there are snakes, like the ones I had out that are calm, you can ruin by being very harsh with them. Now with the black-neck spitting cobra, how I wanted to demonstrate a snake that's wiggly, very chaotic, flailing around, I could get that one to act that way since it wasn't doing it naturally by putting it in the container and kind of being quick and sort of jerky actions to cause it to act a lot more wiggly. But I didn't. Those are things that I don't know if many people are aware of. You see how he turned and looked? Didn't panic, just lifted my arm up to be higher than he is. But these are things I don't know if people realize. Maybe they do it subconsciously, but being quick and jerky, causing a snake to flail around, it's the behavior of the person that's causing it. But again, maybe a lot of people just don't know that or realize that. I already forgot where I was going, but I can't cut it now. I've been going for 2 minutes. But yeah, ruining a snake. All those calm snakes, I could ruin, and they may act like B-Pack, even though you saw how calm they are, by being rough, by being harsh. And yeah, I prefer just a snake to be how it is. individual personalities. I just accept how they are. And like with B-Pack, I love him to death. He's very defensive. Truthfully, it does kind of make me sad because, I mean, it sucks seeing a snake be defensive or scared. But that's just who he is. I love him regardless. Still my favorite snake. I don't even know if that was on in frame, but hopefully it was. Maybe I'll check right now to see if it was. Now, of course, it wasn't in frame. Anyways, what he was doing was kind of crunching up his body and then turned to climb on his body, but with a little twist with this hand, made him fall back down. It wasn't in frame, but oh well. But regardless, guess what? I appreciate each one of you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Love you all. Subscribe, like, comment, do all those things that the algorithm loves. I'll be back soon. I want to give a big shout out to my channel members. Look at how I'm holding this hook. Like a noob. But truly, I appreciate you. I love B-Pack. I love all my snakes. I just how they are. I accept them for how they are. I just spit like a spitting cobra on B-Pack. How do you think he feels about that? You think he's gonna hold that grudge against me? Maybe. Love you, B-Pack. Love you. All right, everyone. I'll be back soon. Take care. Hope you're having a great day. Truly love each one of you. Y'all are the best.